Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. This is Pastor Matthew with BloxburgChurch.
And I am Sister Kendall of BloxburgChurch.
And today we're going to be discussing the history and the founding and the expansion of BloxburgChurch. And it's just been it's been a very cold week, a lot of snow.
A lot.
Too much snow, and the church has been covered, but to God be the glory. We're going to begin with basically saying thank you for joining us today in this podcast. It is the first episode of this podcast, and there will be many more to come.
We're very grateful that you guys are here, and please look forward to many more podcasts to come about our church.
I am just glad as the pastor of BloxburgChurch to be able to be a part of this legacy and to be a part of what God's going to do. And going from that little rundown building that had a spring running underneath it, damaging the building every single day, to walking with Bishop Ethan, who's still at our church today, but he stepped down and he allowed me to pastor. It's just an amazing honor to be able to walk and see that old church. I know it fell, it got demolished, but to see the people of God flood in so faithfully, selling that piece of land for $75,000 when it was supposed to sell for, I believe, $50,000, if that's right, Sister Kendall.
Mm-hmm.
And
yes.
Building construction for the bigger campus. So making this bigger facility has been amazing. It's got a giant sanctuary to hold our members. We've grown drastically in the past 5 years, and we're not going to stop here. We're going to expand. And it has sanctuaries. It has amazing architecture. Amazing builders have been putting their hard work into this. And I cannot wait for the grand opening. I don't know about you, Kendall.
I cannot wait either. Like, it's coming by soon, so you guys, better check it out.
Right. But this amazing building has, we have new instruments. We have a reception hall to have dinners with each other at, which we didn't have before. And we just have all of this amazing resource that God has given us through tithes, through offering, and the people of the church before that gave their hard-earned money to the ministry has been a lifesaver. And I know that many people wonder where the church people are now, that because the little building and the land is sold and we're in construction. We have been having church in the tents like the old time days. We had tent revivals, and we are just praying and just preparing ourselves for the new church. We have two prayer rooms now for this church, this bigger facility that we have, to be able to go in there to pray and just seek time with God. I'm so excited to see what God's going to do.
Me too. And I would also like to add on that we are not forgetting our roots just because we have a bigger building. Like, we would always remember where we first started from.
That's right, sister. Yes. So, but also, if you look back at the photo of Brother Ethan in front of that small church, you can find that on our TikTok page. It is the pinned video. It says History of BloxburgChurch, established in 1964. It has the photo. It has the interior photo. And we cannot wait to post the video of our new church. And there is still a few drone shots of the bigger facility. I think you saw that, Kendall.
Yes.
But there's a few drone shots, and we are just so excited. And encouragement for you is don't stop praying. Don't stop sowing into what God has for you. And we cannot wait to go door knocking and outreach and go to different cities and different places like Brookhaven and all these other cities that seriously need a Roblox campus. And I'm just excited and encouraged and blessed.
So I would just like to say I am so glad to be a part of this community. So like I'm taking after my mother, and by all means, this is my choice. I love it here, and this is a great community to be a part of, and I just can't wait for many more years to come.
Amen. I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Amen.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we close this podcast this evening, I am so grateful that all of you decided to join us for our first episode ever. Thank you, Kendall, for coming on.
Of course.
I'm glad that Sister Kendall did decide to join us today. She is our secretary and church treasurer. Before we end this podcast, would you like to go into detail about how it feels to be a staff member here at BloxburgChurch?
It's very, what's the word? It's very good, you know. I love being a part of this church, and it's a great community, like I have said. And it's just, we have a lot of values that we hold on to and we will never forget. And we love coming and meeting new people. And yeah, it's just a really great place to be at.
Amen. So ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us for our first podcast. There will be many more to come, many more guests. And just to add, you can, if you go to our TikTok, there's many videos there. You can like, follow, comment, just engage with us. And also in our link tree is our Discord server. We are a church that is open with everything from finances to all of it. If you go to our Discord, it has everything from job interviews, all that stuff. And on the link tree, there is a place for prayer requests. If you need prayer, you can go on there. If you want a job, you can go on there. And also, if you want to even just view something as much as our finances and where everything is going, you can go on there. We truly want you to just join this church and to know that you can find a home that is loving, that is caring. Come as you are, but God will transform you. Don't stay as you are. And I cannot wait to see where we go and where God takes us. Well, have a great evening or day, everybody.
Have a great day, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Amen. God bless you all.